Just realized my mic was muted. Anyways, didn't turn out to be a whole mess. But yeah, hello everybody. Hello. I'm gonna be honest. I did rate you guys beforehand, so that section might probably be really short. A lot shorter than I thought it would be. Maybe like 15 to 30, like 15 minutes maybe, and probably even less. But yeah, shit, I forgot to change question the other day. I guess I'll do favorite fruit. I know I've done this one before, but I'm gonna keep asking. But yeah, this is turning out to be a mess, huh? But yeah, anything, anything that anything special that I want to talk about? To be honest, not really. I'm kind of just doing my own thing. I started classes today, and oh my god, I forgot how tiring it is to be up that early in the morning. I have to be up at freaking like 8. No, I have to be up at freaking 7 in the morning. No, I have to be up at 6:30 in the morning. It's like, god, I'm there until 1. Okay, so first I have to get up at 6:30 in the morning because I need to get ready. And then I need to, like, because Mondays and Wednesdays my friend picks me up, Tuesdays and Thursdays I pick her up. But I need to just thinking about it. But yeah, I'm in that class for like freaking like 6 hours. Honestly, it wasn't bad. It was kind of just really tiring. Yeah, I was just really tired because of course I'm used to staying up till like 2 in the morning, and I can't do that anymore because I have to be up at freaking 6 in the morning. So I had to adjust my sleeping schedule a little bit. So yeah. And I need to, okay, so what I'm probably gonna start doing is, of course, I wasn't part of the 6-hour plot. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? It's But honestly, the professor isn't that bad. I like him a lot better than last semester's professor. And like he like so basically we pretty much did a lot during class. He's kind of the dude that's like, honestly, I want to leave you guys alone so you guys can do what you need to do. And I was like, okay. And he seems like really, he's really nice. He's making sure that he's like, there is a specific way that he wants us to like answer questions and stuff, but honestly, like, it's not like bad per se. I wouldn't say it's bad, in my opinion. It's not bad at all. But there's pretty much that lecture. We were pretty much just like reviewing stuff that I learned in chem last semester. That's pretty much what we're going to be doing this this like first week, is we're pretty much going to be reviewing. So like dimensional analysis, states of matter, what was it, like identification of matter or something like that. And during lab, it was pretty much him like getting like us, because like technically like lecture and lab are 2 different classes. So he pretty much, it was just like an introduction to lab. He was like, oh yeah, we're gonna be doing like locker assignments tomorrow to keep our lab equipment. He gave us like a he had us do like 2 surveys, and those surveys were like just like, because he could tell very clearly that he cares about our mental health, because he was just like, oh yeah, like there's a lot of questions on it where just like, oh yeah, do you experience stress, stuff like that. Because he's doing like a research study for that kind of stuff. You could really tell that he was like trying his best to be there for us. What kind of fruit will you assign me? I asked to drop your PNG, sir. You better drop that fucking PNG right now. But anyways, bitch, you better drop that fucking PNG, sir. Wait, I didn't say that. No, yeah, it did. It says I need to do stuff. I need to do more stuff with my moots on Twitter. Drop your PNGs and I'll send you a fruit on stream tomorrow. True. I don't know how to. Oh wait, I can't edit it. I thought it says I'm flaming the homies as fruit today. Oh no, did you? It was a quote tweet. Did you not see the? My God, I posted that like yesterday. Yeah, it's a quote tweet to the original tweet where it says, "Oh, on Twitter, I didn't see that. Sorry. No, yeah, no worries, no worries. I saw a Discord notif. No, yeah, you have to. If you drop your PNG sometime in like the next like 5 minutes, then like the next like 2 or 3 minutes, then I'll be able to. Okay, don't worry. Don't assign me. It's okay. No. You could. No. If you drop it within like the next 2 or 3 minutes, I can do it. Because honestly, I don't have access. I don't have access to your reference sheet. I don't remember. What? And I don't remember where to find it. But what was I saying? Honestly, I do need more people though. So if you could drop it, that'd be great. Cause yeah, I know I asked. Actually, thought it was like a joke. I didn't know you're actually using PNGs. No, yeah, I am. Okay, cool. But about my chem class, he's pretty cool. I like him. The thing is though, he's kind of like soft spoken, and I kind of sit like a bit towards the back. Like I'm in like the second to last row, so it's kind of hard to hear him, and also because the lecture hall is like big. But I can like understand. Like I didn't like know how to solve the questions and stuff, but I my workload every day is it's quite a bit. I will. It's quite a lot. I won't lie, but it really just takes a lot of time management. And honestly, I need to work on it anyways. So I really think that if I take it like, because it's one class, I honestly think that I'll be able to manage it. And so pretty much what we did, he did like a little like orientation of like how to like go through like his website, like how to like do like all that kind of stuff. I don't know how to explain it. You explain how to like, oh yeah, if you need to reach the assignments, if you, because he pretty much, you know, all professors have the entire semester like planned out. But it was just like, yeah, there's all the info you need, and he's like very generous with like assignments and stuff too. So I'm kind of just like, hold on, I'm just like, I could really like, I'm gonna of course try to do the assignments like the day that they're due, but you know, if it happens, then it happens. But luckily, he's very lenient with assignments and stuff like that, so that's cool. And then we took an assessment the end of lab, which honestly, like, he was just like, yeah, honest, like, this isn't gonna dock down like points or anything, it's just so I know exactly where to start in our class. And honestly, I was already tired by the end of the day, so I was kind of like zooming through that quiz. It was 76 questions. But I may or may not have just like answered a few of them and then just zoomed through the rest. Honestly, a lot of it, like if there's just like a word in there that I just like didn't recognize, I just skipped it. I was just like, or I put like I don't know. So I didn't get that many right, but also it's kind of expected because it's concepts from like this course too. So, but like honestly, like it wasn't bad at all. And then like he was like, oh, if you like finish like your quiz early, like come outside real quick. And that dude brought fucking like bagels and donuts. I was just like, oh my god, I didn't eat breakfast either, so it was so good. It was so good. And then he's like, oh yeah, I don't care if you like eat like during lecture. I'm just like, oh, that got me excited. That got me, whew, I was a little excited for that. And the bagels were so good. Like I had like a bagel with like cheese on it, and then there was like different, he bought like different spread too. They have an awesome, no, honestly, he's pretty cool. And then luckily with my professors next semester, my schedule is really weird. I talked about this yesterday. Yesterday. I talked about this yesterday, but the professors I have are like the best in like our department, like in their department. So I was just like, okay, cool. FPG green pears are great. Ooh, for me, I don't know. I haven't had Starfruit in a long time. There we go. Gotcha. Let me refresh the tweet. There you go. Okay, so I need to edit and add shoe on there. Honestly, like, it's gonna be cropped kind of poorly. I gotta lurk for about half an hour, but I will be back later. Okay, okay. There you go. It's cropped kind of poorly, but you know, I can just show you guys the reference images on screen. But yeah, honestly, like my professors are very good. But what else? What else? What else can I? What else can I say? So that's pretty much how like strawberries are sweet. I feel like that kind of depends on if the strawberries are in season or not. Because like I believe it's depending on the season, like their water content is different, so that kind of differentiates like the sweet strawberries from like the not so sweet strawberries. Of course, if it's less water content, then it's more sweet, but if it's more water content, then it's less sweet. I don't know, that like depends. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's that. So I'm kind of excited to see how this class goes. I won't lie, we kind of do get a bit of homework every day, but I don't think it's anything I can't manage. I'm used to doing like 3 assignments a day anyways, so this is like nothing to me. So yeah, I do have to work on my time management a little bit. And then luckily I think this is a perfect opportunity to do that. And plus it's only one class, so you know, it's gonna be a lot easier to study. You want the really red ones? I don't know. I don't usually buy strawberries. I don't know. I'm usually the one in my family that like doesn't eat them. Yeah, I'm usually the one in my family that like doesn't eat them, so it's kind of a thing. For me, my favorite fruit is like the yellow mangoes, like the Filipino mangoes. Oh my god, they're like so sweet. I'm just like they're so good. Like, of course, I like the regular mangoes. And... ah, shoot, that means I have to make notes for shoot too. Ah, okay. Because I mentioned this at the beginning of stream already, but I assigned y'all beforehand. Because it was... I realize this now. There's a lot of, like... VTubers are very vibrant in their colors. But also, I realized that fruit isn't as vibrant as I thought it was. So it's kind of just like, whoa, it was kind of weird. it was difficult, I won't lie. Especially because with VTubers, like their color palettes are much more like, there's a lot of variation in their palettes. So it's just like, you know, a VTuber isn't just one color. VTubers are more fruity than fruit. Sheesh. No, honestly, for real. For real. No, honestly, they're more fruity than fruit. But yeah, VTubers have a lot of... Also, hi, Chime. VTubers had a lot of saturation in the color palettes. And unfortunately, like, fruits aren't as vibrant as I thought they were. That kind of made this a little difficult, which is why I kind of chose to do it beforehand. And like, if I couldn't... I'll explain it later. I'll explain how I did it, how I made my judgments later, okay? So basically, all I had was, you know, the day in between streams. I didn't really do much. You know, I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, also freaking I think it was Saturday. Yeah, it was Saturday. So basically on Saturday I had work, right? So my this is gonna be okay. So basically Saturday, I was kind of going through it a little bit. I won't lie. But also like I was at work and I was thirsty, so I bought like the blue Mountain Dew, like I think it's called like the Voltage Berry or something like that. It's blue. It's blue Mountain Dew, which honestly it's like, I won't lie, it's pretty good. It tastes candy. Which probably means that's like really, really bad for me, but you know. And then my friend was just like, hey, like, I hope you're feeling better and all that. So he dropped off Thai tea for me at work with boba, and I'm just like, woo! And then I also drank that. And then also when I got home, my mom got me a dragon drink from Starbucks. So I have three very different I have three very different like drinks. I had three very different drinks in my body at the same time, and also keep in mind that I like didn't. I had to try that one. Honestly, the dragon drink is probably my favorite drink from there. If I'm being honest, either that or the creme brulee frap. Oh, the Mountain Dew? Yeah, honestly, it's really good. Personally, it's like it tastes like it really does just taste like candy. Like it's really, really good. And it's from Dollar Tree too. So I mean, like, it's cheap. Probably not good for you, but it tastes good. But I had to get out of that habit. but but yeah, there's three very different liquids in my stomach at the same time. Like there's the freaking Mountain Dew. There's the Thai tea. Both of those have a lot of caffeine, by the way. Just letting you know, like Mountain Dew has caffeine in it. Thai tea has caffeine in it, and then the dragon drink too. So there was like some kind of like I was making new elements in my stomach. I was making new chemical compounds. It was it was a whole it was a whole thing. When I tell you on my way out, like driving home from work, like new elements. No, like for real. Like my stomach was at war. Like I could. Is this sound gross? Like I could like but like my like I could hear like it's probably awful for me to say, but I could hear the doo-doo boiling. But anyways. So there's that. And then of course when I got home, did I stream Saturday? I don't think I did. Y'all, I don't remember. Did I stream Saturday? I don't think I did, right? Or did I? No, because Friday I did Scarlet Nexus, I think. Oh wait, or yesterday did I do No, yesterday I did Paper Mario. So yeah, there's that. And then also, I don't know. There's just a lot that happened this weekend, if I'm being honest. Don't think you streamed? Okay, yeah. I don't think I streamed, because I know I streamed Friday, but I don't think I streamed Sunday. For the sake of doing this, for the sake of this, like, fruit assignment chart, I didn't do myself. Because, personally, my color palette is way too difficult to determine a fruit. Like, when I did it, like, when I was, like, looking through, because, honestly, like, I did research beforehand, like, you know, I was looking through, like, lists of fruit. I couldn't find anything that matched me, if I'm being honest. Because there's not anything that's, like, black and, like a muted pink, you know what I mean? I wouldn't even say my... Yeah, well, it's kind of... It's like a light muted pink. That's what I have to... That's what I have to say about it. Or that's what I have to say about my color palette. It's very hard choosing for me, and I feel like it'd be better off just doing my mutuals. So, you know, there's that. Y'all are free to assign me if you want. I'm not doing it for myself. That's the gist of it. But, yeah. Anything else that I want to talk about? Movie, I think what I'm probably gonna do is movie nights. I'm probably gonna do Friday from now on. Just because I'm a lot more free on Fridays. And it's a lot better for me. I don't know why I decided to do it Wednesdays originally, but I think Fridays is a good day to do it. And honestly, starting probably... I do want to do like more like interactive stuff. But I'm afraid that I'm afraid that one, like not enough people sign up, and two, maybe too many people might sign up. So we might not have enough players. But I think one way we could do it is that, I don't know. I'll think about it later on. I'll probably do that next week. Next week I'll probably ask for y'all to do I'll probably ask to do Betrayal with y'all. And then if there's more than, because it's from 3 to 6 people, if there's more than 6 people, I'll split people up into teams. And then we'll go from there. But yeah. How's everybody else doing? I don't think I asked that yet. I was talking a lot. Basically because a lot went on today. And yeah. So, you know. There's that. I suppose I'll get into... Suppose Hold on, wait. Let me. While I'm doing this, I need to do a bit of more research for True Betrayal. Oh yeah, I don't mind. If there's too many, if there's more people, because it's only 3 to 6 people, because there's only like 6 player cards. We can do it on stream. It's a bit warmer day and it has been recently, so it's good. It was weird because when I was doing my stuff, like when I was like getting ready in the morning, or no, even yesterday when I was like at home yesterday and I was like doing like my resume and stuff, or like getting like doing my stuff, like it said it was 114 degrees outside. What is that for y'all international people? Aaron, I still don't know why we decided to. It was like 114 degrees. That's like 45 degrees. But like, for some reason, my room is really good at like regulating heat when like, I don't know. Basically, like when I don't have like, because you know how in some rooms like, heat doesn't like flow through the room very well. For me, my like heat flows through my room like really well. 114. I mean, it wasn't bad. I'll be honest, it wasn't bad. I was chilling because my room is like honestly like really good at warm temperatures. Like if I have like the fan on, like my room will go from like 114 degrees to like freaking like 60. And my family's always just like, why the hell is like your room so like why the hell is your room so like cold when it's so hot outside? And honestly, I'm like, but the thing is, like when I'm streaming, I can't have like my window open, or like I can't have like my fan on because my room isn't open, and my fan like hooks up to the window because I live right next to the street. I just realized my window's still open. Hold on, should I? I'll just yeah. Let me just close my thing real quick. 1 second. Because I live right next to the street, and it's really, like, it gets really, really loud. Let me turn around my model. Yeah, it gets really, really loud, so, you know. That's, there's that. But honestly, like, I don't mind it at all. Like, it feels nice. I won't lie, it feels nice. But yeah, what I'm probably gonna do is... okay, so my class ends at 1, okay? So what I'm probably gonna do is probably gonna start streaming a little bit earlier. Maybe around, like, 3-ish. Yeah, like, 3-ish. Because honestly, I did wake up from my nap at 3. And also, I got out of class, like, an hour early. But I don't know, I have to decide. I have to think about it, because, like, I don't know, there's a lot. I'll say that. So if I stream earlier, it'll probably be a lot more... It would probably be a lot better for me to do my homework afterwards. But I can also do my homework before, but that kind of just depends on the workload. I'd rather much stream earlier in the day because it gives me more time to work like in the afternoon and towards night, and I'm usually more productive at night anyways. So there's that. But yeah, I suppose also I found choose fruit assignment. Yeah, and honestly, like, there's some colors that kind of just don't appear in nature often as fruit, so it kind of makes it hard. Okay, but yeah, I believe it's time for us to get into the tier list. Okay, so I have this whole thing set up. Honestly, what I did is I just made a thing on like the tier maker thingy, and then I just posted on Twitter, and I put them side by side. It's basically what I did was a display capture. Like you can see like my background over here. Anyways, is this a bit risky? It might be. But anyways, So I'm gonna go from the top of the list to down. So starting off with Shu, I did this when I was talking because she just input his thing, but I was looking up a fruit. There's no like fruit that like appears like this color in nature, or if there is, like I like was not able to find it. Let me like close this. Anyways, there's no fruit that like appears like this in nature. So what I did was I kind of just looked it up. I don't know how to pronounce this fruit, but it's called okay, hold on. I swear, okay, there it is. Okay, there you go. It is a blue fruit. I don't know how to pronounce it, but what a blue. It's basically it's a fruit in Australia. It's a blue fruit in Australia. I realize this now. It's probably gonna. It's probably not a good idea for me to do this right. Do it this way with display capture. Anyways, I'm gonna keep doing it. Okay, so fruit for Shu. That's the name of this fruit. I'm shy to pronounce it. But yeah, there's that. And the next person on the list is Chime. Chime, it was hard because also like the blue in your hair, it was very difficult for me to like make this decision for you. Because there was a few options. For me, it was either like a prune. Pandong is an interesting fruit to say the least. What does it taste like? Because I don't know what it like. I just looked it up. It was just like, oh my gosh, it's blue. Kind of what went into it. So basically what happens is, oh, I forgot to explain this first, how I go about the outfits or how I go about the my judgment. So basically for hey Ambi, let me give you your shout out. So basically what I look at is like the main aspect of your outfit. So like for Shu personally, it's the hair and the antenna. Thank you. No, yeah, no worries, no worries. It's for Shu, it's the hair and the antenna. For Chime, it would be, of course, I try to focus on the hair and the eyes. However, like, it was a bit difficult to find something that was this vibrant. So for me, I kind of focus on like the black of his outfit and like the shininess of his outfit. So for Chime, hold on, wait. Actually, hold on. Maybe I should do a window capture instead of display capture. Is that the easiest to explain myself? No, yeah, honestly, it was, I won't lie. Rain, yours was hard. Yours was hard. Let me, hold on. Maybe I should do this display capture. 1 second. Let me do window capture, actually. It's probably a lot safer for me to do that. I don't know to do to texture. Okay. Let me do another window capture. Yeah, I realize this now. It's probably not safe because how easy it is to show my personal info in there. So I will be doing this. There you go. Wait, where'd my other window? Okay, window capture 2. 1 second. Let me be patient with me, all. Gotta be patient with me. I did not think this very well at all. This is not very well thought out, and that was on me. But anyways, yeah. Anyways, so for Chime, what I did was called let me do this. Let me do this. I'll look up the fruit. So basically what I did for Chime is, honestly, now that I'm looking about it, it's like a bit more like purple. But you know, oh well. This fruit is called, I believe it's called the black currant. Basically, like, it's described as black, but also has a very like shiny, you know, it's a shiny black fruit. Bluish, dark blue fruit. And also when I was trying to figure out stuff that worked for Chime, I definitely paid attention a bit more to rather, it's also, is that a cup of milk? Is that Among Us in there? Anyways, I did want to try to do the blue a little bit, but it was very difficult for me to find something that was like, you know, gold, blue. Blackcurrant, so true, so true. Blackcurrant is so good. I've never had it. This made me realize now I haven't had like a lot of fruit. Among Us milk, yep. Okay, so for Chime, I did blackcurrant. Because, you know, it's blue. It like, Chime's blue hair, like, attributes to it a little bit. A little bit. So, yeah, just drinking Among Us milk. My headphones just died. 1 second. Let me plug it in. This stream is turning out to be a mess right now. I have to close my window. I I showed my display capture a little early. Oh my god. As you can tell, I'm very organized. Um, but something I do want to do in the future. Honestly, I realize this now. I'll probably do this for like Friday streams. Honestly, I'm gonna probably try making Friday streams my most entertaining streams, if I'm being honest, because I have a lot of time throughout the day. Like that made me realize that now. Got to try blackcurrant now? No, yeah, it seems like you guys think it's really good, so I do want to try it now. Also, ignore that. That was my headset hooking up to the wire. But anyways, I chose that. I honestly don't know what it tastes like. It just said a black shiny fruit, and I was just like, oh my gosh, that's perfect for Time's shiny hat, and I think his shiny outfit. As you can tell, I'm not very good at thinking of stuff. At a row below, like it doesn't really. Okay. Black rent. I hope I pronounced that right, or I hope I spelled that right. So that's Chime's assignment. So, you know, there's a bit of, it took a bit of work. Honestly, a lot of these took a bit of work. I was figuring this stuff out that, I was figuring this stuff out maybe like 30 minutes before stream. My plan was to do it yesterday. But, you know, stuff happened. Or actually, no, my plan was to research it before stream anyways, so that kind of worked out. And then we have pause. Pause. This is a bit of a difficult one. This is a bit of a difficult one, to be honest, because like I said, like the color palette, like there's two very like contrasting colors in this palette. You know, there's the blue and then there's the black and the red. So for me personally, when I think of the VTuber, I think of their outfit more than their hair color. So what I did for pause is where is it? What I did for pause is I did, where is it? I did ripe mulberries. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see because it's a bit on the right and it's kind of covered by chat. But yeah, I did ripe mulberries because, you know, they're black and red. And there's also a bit of white too at the, well, that's probably just because, probably just the lighting. But, you know, it's black and red. That's the main focus. And it's like, it's not like any fruit, like mangosteen, because there's also white in mangosteen as well. And this one has a bit more emphasis. Like, of course, there's like white socks, you know, blue and white shoes. But for me, I kind of focus more on the black and red. I'll be honest, I don't know how any of these fruits taste. And also, I don't know, it just gave, I don't know. For me, it just seemed right. Especially because, for me personally, like, Pause's outfit seems to be a bit more, like, round, if that makes sense. Because, you know, like, this is, like, this over here has, like, a round shape, you know. This over here, round shape. There's a lot of circles going on here. There's a lot of round shapes going on in this picture. It could also just be art style. But it did contribute a lot to why I made this decision. So that's kind of why I went with mulberries. You know, my rationale isn't the best, but you know, if it works, okay? Let me do this. Also, I kind of want to, should I do this? Hold on. Let me, blue. And then for Chime, I'll do, I guess, black. Wow, you cannot see that. Okay, maybe a different color. Darker blue. And then for Pause, it's gonna be red. I'll just, like, I don't know. It's for organization purposes, also because I like it. So, I looked up ripe mulberries in particular because I saw it and they were just like, oh my gosh, they're red. So, I don't know how mulberries work, but I looked it up. Also, notice how badly these are cropped. I'm showing it on the right side of stream anyway, so personally, I don't think it matters. So, so there's pauses. Next is Say. Say, honestly, yours, honestly, like, I kind of feel proud of your assignment. If I'm being honest, because what I chose for you is... Okay. Okay. So what I did for you is, this is going to be a bit of a stretch personally for me, but also there's a reason why I went for this one as well. For you, I did elderberries, because if you look at your thing, a lot of what I noticed was like blue and white, or not even blue, it's like navy and white. And, you know, these aren't necessarily like navy. Well, they kind of are. Like, you know, the fruit's kind of navy. But, you know, the stem's purple. We don't have to talk about that, okay? We don't got to talk about that. But the reason why I chose this one is because if you look at the way that they bloom, because keep in mind that, you know, the fruit here are navy, but when they bloom, they're white. So I was kind of just like, oh my god, I'm like, this is like such like a big brain moment for me. if I'm being honest, this is like a huge brain moment for me. I was just like, oh my god, there's two different colors and it matches Say's outfit. Oh dude, so I'm not like keep in mind, a lot of this fruit I've never had. So I'm doing it mainly just off of color palette. But honestly, personally to me, I think it's a good assignment. I feel pretty cool about this one. I won't lie. So that's your assignment. I did want to do a bit more with like the gold, but unfortunately, like I said, it's very hard. Like with a lot of fruit, they kind of have like one or two colors primarily. So I had to pick and choose. a little bit. Which honestly, it doesn't do the design justice for anybody, but I did what I could. Bless, thank you for no worries. And then next is Rez. Rez for this one, honestly, I feel like a genius for this one too. No, for some of these I was just like, oh my gosh, forever calling myself elderberries. Oh my gosh, the new elderberry VTuber. Let me also do yours. For yours, I'll do like white. Oh wait, did I not do the right one? Maybe I did red. For this one, I'll do white. And then I'll call it elderberries, and I'll put elderberries, and I'll put you over there, Say. Also, sorry about the poorly cropped the thing is okay. Also, I need to change my source mirror. That made me realize that. Window capture 2. Oh wait, no, window capture. There you go. Anyways, I don't think that much changed, but oh well. Next is Rez. Rez, I also like felt confident in this choice as well, because for this one, oh, I was just like, wait, what the hell happened? But then I realized that's my source. Don't worry about it. So what I did for Rez is, I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure y'all have probably heard of this at some point, but it's called Rambutan. And basically what it is like, I'm familiar with this because, you know, of course I learned it when I took a Filipino class, and also, it's a common fruit in the Philippines. It's called rambutan, and basically what it is, it's like in the same like family as lychee. It's basically lychee. That's pretty much what it is. So basically it has like a reddish outside, like spikes on it. Rambutan, yep, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's just like a popular like fruit in like, how do I divide the world up? Basically, like hairy lychee. Yeah, it's pretty much just hairy lychee. Basically, it's pretty well known in like the Oceania content, Southeast Asia. There you go, Southeast Asia. Basically, it's a hairy lychee. It has a red outside and a white inside. My family eats these as well. No, yeah, I haven't had it in a while though, I will say. Also, damn, $95. Looks like the Toysy Squeeze. Oh my god, like the little stress balls. Honestly though, when I've had lychee though, it was always really good because it's a pretty like sweet fruit. And also like, I don't know why, I just got like a lot of like spikes, mainly because of the hair. I think I was just like, hair's kind of spiky. Oh my god, spiky fruit, rambutan. That was kind of my rationale for that. As you can tell, like my rationale is not like the most intelligent. If I'm being honest, my rationale is not the most intelligent. I miss rambutan, so hard to find them. Yeah, honestly, like where I live, there's a lot of like Asian markets, so it's really easy to find a lot of fruit. There's this one fruit that I want to try in particular. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called like sapote. Yeah, it's like sapote. Basically, it's like supposedly it's supposed to be like a really sweet fruit. So I do want to try it like a lot. So oh wait, let me change this to red. And this assignment will be, what was it? Rambutan. And then I'll go ahead and put Rez there. And then next is Circuit. Circuit, this was a bit difficult, I won't lie. Because as much as I want to do, oh, sapote looks like chocolate. That's what I've heard. I've heard it looks like chocolate. No, Circuit, as much as I wanted to do like an apple, I was like, Linny's already a part of this tier list, and I kind of want to do something different for everybody. Initially, while I was doing this, I was just like, you know what, I'll like assign multiple people to the same fruit, but also that just doesn't. Personally, to me, I was just like, no, I want to make everybody's unique. So I made sure to put a lot of thought into it. So for circuit, what I did was, let me type it out real quick. Okay, so basically what I did was I did pomegranate because, you know, red seeds. I feel like, I don't know. Red seeds, I was just like, yeah. Red seeds, red outside, but also like the inside is white as well. You know, it's not as like, I think circuits might be a bit more on the orange side actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But my other option was like a grapefruit because, you know, grapefruit, hold on. Maybe I'll do grapefruit instead. Hold on. Wait. Yeah, grapefruit is more fitting. Okay, I'm changing my rationale. I think grapefruit is more fitting because it also incorporates the orange as well as the red. And then, of course, there's like kind of like I was thinking about this for a little bit, but now that I'm looking at it more, I'm just like, yeah, there's definitely more fitting because there's the red, there's the orange, and then of course there's like the white. What do you call the like the white part? I call it like the rind. Is that what it's called? Or like the inner part? You know what I'm talking about, like the in-between layer? I don't remember what it's called, but it definitely has a name. So basically, for this one, I was just like, well, now I'm just like, wow, this makes a lot more sense. So, circuit is gonna be grapefruit. Grapefruit. And then, boop, gonna make this one orange. There you go. And then, next up is likely. So for likely, I won't lie. Because likely is, VTuber is a blue ring octopus. But also, the heck is a blue, like, I don't know of any, like, blue and yellow fruit. My first, okay. So, I had two different options for this one. Oh, really? I had two different options. My options were either gonna be, hold on. Where is it? Options were either gonna be, boop, and then, okay, so my two options for likely. Let's go for you people. Oh my gosh, hey Nashi. Oh my gosh, Nashi, do you also want a fruit assignment? Let me shut you up. Also, how's it going for your study abroad? Like I've been like watching like your like story and stuff like that. Like it looks so fun. I would love to do that. I'm glad you're enjoying it though. I'm really glad that you're enjoying it. It looks so much fun. So for likely, my two let me go back to what I was doing. Some my options for likely, it was kind of hard, but when I look at likely, I think more of yellow than I do blue. Which is kind of weird because he wears like a blue hoodie. It's been awesome to start since we've been doing so much. Honestly, it's good that you're doing a lot though. I feel like if I was in like another country, I'd want to do as much as I can before I went home. But honestly, you're there for like a month, right? A month or two. So, you know, there's a lot to do. Like when you realize when you go to another country, there's just like so much that you have to do. Like so much that you want to do. But yeah, welcome back to you. I assigned you as like an Australian fruit. let me look it up real quick. It's this one. It's called a Kwandong. I don't know. It's blue. I think it's a good blue. It's a blue that matches your color palette the most out of everything I could find. It's not like cyan, but you know, it works. Oh gee, those look so cool, but I don't know what they are. I don't know what they are either. If I'm being honest, I kind of just looked it up. I was just like, what's a cyan fruit? But anyways, so for likely, my two options were bananas. Because, of course, it's hair. Of course, with like the undercut, there's, you know, it's like brown. It's a brown undercut with yellow hair. And then, of course, when I looked at it, like his eyes also have a bit of, maybe it's probably just a shading, but you know, it's yellow and brown. My first instinct was to go with bananas. But the more, like, I looked at yellow dragon fruit, but I feel like this one fits a bit more. Because I don't, like, as you can tell, like, it's a bit more spiky. Likely's hair is spiky. And then, you know, it's yellow with black seeds. I don't know, it's just yellow. It's just yellow. It's yellow. And then of course the reference image I received likely was wearing a white t-shirt. So I was just like, you know what, this fits a lot better. And then of course, I'm not sure if it was just like the lighting for some of them, but like for some of it, you can see that it kind of like turns like blue a little bit. Maybe I'm smoking dick. It's most likely the lighting, but and also like you having to like visualize the like flesh with like the seed in it. But for me, I was kind of just like, you know, it turns blue a little bit, maybe a little bit, just slightly, very slightly, very, very slightly. But so I think for this one, my rationale is probably going to be to go towards like yellow dragon fruit. I just think that's more fitting personally. So add row below. Likely is going to be yellow dragon fruit. I think it's a good fit. Fruit. And then drag likely's up here. And then who's next? I think next is, I believe, Ambi? Okay, next is Ambi. Ambi for this one, I won't lie, I struggled a little bit. I struggled quite a bit. You have a very good color palette. But I think the hardest part was just trying to find one that matched all of your colors. Because you have, like, is the right word, like, muted colors? Muted or like more neutral colors. I think that's a better way to put it. It's more neutral colors. I kind of had to find something like when you like think of like basic. No, I don't think it's basic. It's a good color palette. It's just that, you know, fruit are a bit more vibrant, but also not too vibrant. So it kind of makes it a bit difficult to choose. it makes it a bit difficult to choose. I mean, I'm making it difficult for Fiji to find fruits. No, honestly, a lot of, like, of course, that's like it varies from design to design. Because also some of them have more that match, but also like it's like very vague like associations that I have to make. It was a bit more vague for Ambies. A bit more vague for Ambies and Rain. So for you, Ambi, what I chose is like it doesn't match exactly with what I was hoping for, but this really is like the closest thing I could find, honestly. This is like the closest thing I could find. What I did for you, Abby, is I did prickly pears. If you don't know what that is, that's the fruit that like grows off of cacti. The reason why is because if you notice, like in some of them, because like they're out in the sun for so long, you know, the color kind of gets washed off and because of it, like the color becomes a bit more muted. So honestly, I think this is a pretty like some of them are a lot more vibrant. It could also just be like filters and stuff like that. OMG, ambi fruit. I do be picture. No, I don't think so. Like in some of them, you can see that they become a lot more vibrant, but in a lot of the other ones, you can tell that the colors kind of mute a little bit. By the way, I'm trying to find a good picture. Like this one, the colors are a lot more muted. Well, no, they're a bit more vibrant over here. But this one, there's definitely a lot more muted. So honestly, I think that was a good rationale for me. So, you know, it works. Will I gain special powers after I eat one? Is that a One Piece thing? Right? Double fruit? I don't know. Probably not. I heard they're pretty good. Oh my god. Something I've wanted to try so bad. You're gonna become a cactus axolotl. Oh my god. And then you're gonna like grow like mini axolotl like off of like your head. Because you know how they like grow? You know how cacti grow? It's kind of crazy. I would have loved to own a cacti. A cactolotl. Abby, you're such a genius for that. So yeah, see, they're a bit more muted over here. There's a bit more green than I would have liked, but honestly, it works. It works. I think it works. Let me see. I'll do this is a good like ambi red. But it's a bit more muted. Or it's a bit different from what I would have preferred, but honestly it was hard. When I first looked at yours, I kind of wanted to do a peach, but then I realized peaches are also like kind of yellow too. A cactolotl needs to be drawn now, ambi. Oh my god, it has to be like an ambi with like mini ambis like growing off the top of the head. Like just mini ambis growing off of it. So hopefully that's a good rationale for your fruit ambi. But you know, I'm sorry. No worries. I'm not saying that your design is bad or anything. It was just that your design is your color palette is more unique than fruit. I think that's a good way to put it. You have a very unique color palette that it's hard to define in fruit. Honestly, maybe if I did like vegetables, honestly, because like when I was thinking about this, I was just like, you know what? Fruits are like anything with like seeds in it. Like I could really like do like jalapenos or something if I needed to. But I didn't want to do that because I wanted to stick to like what people think of with fruit. I just wanted to think of I just want to think of like, oh my gosh, what people think as fruit. They think of it as sweet, you know, sweet. When you look at it, you're just like, oh yeah, that's most definitely a fruit. Kind of difficult because like honestly, like if I could, like I would probably assign like circuit as like a red bell pepper or something like that because it's technically a fruit because it has seeds in it. Honestly, like that's my way of going about it. And likely could have been like, I don't know. I'm making stretches here. So next person, I believe, is Sora. Sora, Sora's was a like. When I think of Sora, I think of more orange, and you know how he's wearing blue jeans over here. I was kind of just like, To be honest, I don't like when I think of Sora. I don't think of blue jeans. I just think of like orange and like just orange and like very like warm colors. So. My rationale for Sora. Start going to class already. Good luck. I'm looking at this fruit now. This probably wasn't the best option. But yeah, take care, Nashi. Enjoy class. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. I may have to rethink this, actually. Hold on. Let me go back to my list of fruit. Let me go back to my list of fruit. Let me go back. I may have to redefine this one. I most definitely have to redefine this one. Oh no, I had two options. Oh my god, wait, I didn't know I had multiple options. I didn't remember doing that. Okay. So for Sora, here's his reference image. So for Sora, I thought of like more of like warmer colors. So I think like tropical fruit probably would do him justice. So I had two options. My two options were either, let me close this, durian, which honestly looking at it now, it's a bit more yellow. I probably wouldn't choose that for Sora because his is more orange and brown than it is yellow. But my second option was passion fruit, which honestly, like, you notice how like the inside is like yellow. I've seen passion fruit where like the inside is more orange, and also it's kind of like a brownish red outside. Which honestly, I think that matches Sora's hair pretty well. So that's my rationale for Sora is passion fruit. I don't know. It works. I think it works. Some of these you can tell I'm not as confident in, just because like I'm not like. It's hard. It's hard to make these. It's hard to make these associations. Some of them are a bit of a stretch. I won't lie. Some of them are a little bit more thing than I would have liked, but you know, a bit more of a stretch than I would have liked. But, you know, now. Oh wait, let me drag Sora's reference image. Then there's Linny. Let me just. Just. There you go. I mean, really, is there any other option for Linny? Should I try him? Like, there really isn't. Linny obviously tomato, right? Damn, you're so right, because tomatoes are technically fruit, huh? Linny, obvious. You're so right. Damn. There you go. I changed Linny's category to apple, tomato. There you go. Linny's most definitely a tomato VTuber. There you go. We got it. We got it handled. Okay. Next up is Rain. Rain, yours is Linny's gonna strangle us. No, yeah, for real. They're gonna kill us. Rain, yours is very difficult. I think out of all of them, I kind of struggled with yours a bit. I think yours is the one I struggled with the most. As much as I wanted to use your alternate outfit color palette, you, I made sure to ask you just in case. Because honestly, I feel like going with this one would have been the easy way out. I would have assigned you like an avocado or like a kiwi. But with this one, it was more like, oh, it was a bit, you asked for this one. So I was just like, okay, so I have to do a bit more thinking. For yours, Rain, what I eventually went with was, hold on. I'm sorry, Mama done too well on my, no, it's nothing to be sorry about. It's nothing to be sorry about. It's just that Fruit can't do you justice. You know what I mean? So for this one, hold on, I'm looking it up. The colors for this one are a bit more muted than what I would have preferred. But for you, I did blueberries. And I feel like there's good rationale for this, because first of all, your main outfit, it's blue. Blueberries are blue. There's a bit of purple, and of course when you mash blueberries, they turn purple. And then I feel like this kind of also takes into account your alternate outfit a little bit too, because when you peel blueberries, they're green. Which yeah, she had to send the PSD for Muno for rigging because I couldn't send it. It's okay, it's okay. Oh my gosh, blueberries are so good. No, yeah, I love blueberries. I think it's a good rationale because, you know, I feel like it encompasses all those colors a bit because, you know, there's a blue for blueberries. It's, you know, blueberries are more dark. Blueberries are darker and less vibrant, but, you know, I had to do something with it. And then purple because when you mash blueberries, they turn purple. Or the juice that comes out is purple. Or when you think of blueberry juice, you usually get, like, purple juice. And then, of course, the green with your alternate outfit is when you peel blueberries and they turn out green. Which honestly, thinking about it now, like, this isn't, like, honestly, that's, like, a pretty good association. Like, I won't lie. It's good, it's good. And then I'll do blueberries for rain, blue berries. I think it's good. You're a very sweet person, Rain, so I think it's fitting as well. And then next up, let me just add the rest of the two so I don't have to worry about it now. So, wow, took me an hour to go through this. I thought it would take less time, to be honest. So, for next person that's up is Ming. Okay, so for Ming, okay. This one, honestly, I feel pretty confident in. Hold on, let me pull it up. So, for Ming, I did Mangosteen, which honestly I think works really well. It was either this or Rambutan, but I think this one works a little bit more, because as you can tell, it's a bit of like a brown, it's a brown, red, and white fruit. And Ming's reference image, there's a lot of white, brown, and red going into it, or like a dark color. But I honestly think that Mangosteen, oh wait, there's still the passion fruit from Sora's. I think Mangosteen is kind of like one of like the better I think it's a perfect option for Ming. Honestly, in my honest opinion. Which honestly, like, oh my god, I have to like burp. But anyways, for Mangosteen, I just thought that the color palette worked really well. Like, no, now I'm looking at the color palette's like really good. Like the white flesh for the white colors in Ming's outfit and design, and then the red on like the inside for the red accents in Ming's outfit, and then of course like the brown outside for like, or like the dark outside for the other dark aspects of his outfit. I think that fits really well. In my opinion. I don't think I spelled Mangosteen right, but you know, it's gonna be red. And then for Muno, I had to, okay, I know the last person left on the list is Muno. At first for this one, I kind of based it off of the outfit with the poncho. Because originally I was planning to just do like the regular one over here, like the one without the poncho over here. So for this one, let me look this up. I had to look up a fruit for Muno, to be honest. Okay, so I'm looking it up right now. The one that I did for Muno was, I think it's pronounced Viburnum. As you can tell, there's like a mix between like pink, or like, yeah, pink and blue. you know, the blue isn't as vibrant as I would have wished, or not as bright as I would have wished. Then I realized a lot of fruit just tends to be like on the darker side. I made me realize that. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit on the darker side. So, you know, some of them it seems like a bit more vibrant. Could just be lighting. But I think this one fits Muno pretty well, in my opinion. So I'll go ahead and keep that there, and then blue. I think this is more of a Muno blue. Yeah. To be honest, for like more than like half of these, like, I really don't. I haven't tried any of these fruit, so I don't. I don't know. A lot of these fruit I haven't tried, so that probably I never heard of 90% of these fruit. Honestly, me either. Shoo, I have no clue. I found out, like I looked up your fruit. I was just like, you know what, that works. That works a bit. So yeah. All fruits look vibrant until they're compared to a VTuber's own. No, honestly, no, for real. It made me realize that fruit is a lot. I think it's mainly just because when things are left out in the sun, like the colors kind of like get more like muted than I realized. But honestly, for some of them, like that works really well. Like for Ambies, the prickly pear matched better because of the what's it called? It matched better because of how the colors muted while they're out in the sun. And then of course for like some of them, like, you know, a lot of them were a bit of a stretch. Says I was really proud of. The thing with the elderberries, I think that's a pretty good association to make, where it's like elderberries are navy blue like normally, and then once they like bloom, then they bloom in white, which honestly, good choice for Say. So of course, some of them were very difficult, but you know, eventually I was able to connect some of the dots. Did it do the VTubers justice? Personally, I don't think so. There's probably like, when you're comparing like very vibrant colors to something that isn't so like colorful, or something that's a bit more muted, then it's a bit more difficult to make associations. But you know, I tried my best. For you, Fiji, I talked about this. Okay, I talked about this at the beginning of the stream. For me personally, it's very like, I think for me it's a bit more difficult because one, like oh shoot! Hey Jay, let me give you a shout out, Mr. Gay VTuber. There you go. But yeah, hey Jay. Oh my God, Jay, is it time for you? Is it time for you to also thank you so much for the follow, Shiny Drulu. Is it time for you to get assigned as a fruit? You need to send me a reference image if you're going to. Hey, I can't stay for long because I gotta go make food. Oh no, no worries. Oh my God, Jay Fruit Tuber, you're so right. Gay Fruit Tuber. But if I were to assign Jay on the spot, it would be coconut. I forgot to reply to that. Sorry. No, it's okay. I think I have a picture I can pull up of you actually. I forgot to respond to that tweet yesterday. Honestly, if you want to do it right now, go ahead. I'll try and think of something on the spot, but I may or may not do your character justice. Let me look up. I won't be able to reach out for a little bit because I'm pulling up a picture for Jay, because I know I have one for Jay because I asked him for something for Pride Month. Where is Jay's? Where's Jay's thingy? I forgot that picture of Jay. Okay, there you go. I found it. Okay, cool. Save image. Okay. There you go. Take a sip. Gotcha. Not coconut. The one for that makes you sick. I'm so sorry. I could think of something else for you, Jay. Let me upload the thing real quick though. Damn. I really have to. We will soon port day. No, honestly, sorry, Jay. There you go. Let me look through my list of fruit A through Z. Fruits from A to Z. Fruits from A to Z. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, I think I saw another really good option. I think it's fuck. Oh, Longan. Anyways, basically, it's a very tan fruit. I remember looking at this option. I was just like, I kind of forgot that this fruit exists. But just responded. Sorry for being so late. No, yeah, no worries, no worries, no worries. I'm gonna have to readjust it though. Just letting you know. Ooh, Jade, yours is gonna be fun. Yours is gonna be fun. Yours is gonna be fun. Okay. So for Jay, I did I think if I remember correctly, this might be a Filipino fruit actually, based off the way it's spelled. Hold on, let me look this up. Okay, yeah, it's a Filipino fruit. So basically, what this is, it's kind of like a lychee, I guess. Sweet compared, yeah, it can be compared to lychee. It's very similar to lychee. As you can tell, there's more tan colors and it's a bit on the brighter side, which honestly, I think that fits Jay a bit more. So, here's gonna be, I think it's pronounced longan. Like, you know, like how you pronounce like the NG and like the word like nga? When you like gnaw on something? Nah. It's like nga. It's hard to explain. My Filipino teacher explained it to me, and it makes sense for me to pronounce it like longan instead of like NG sound. It kinda, yeah, basically it's the NG sound, but like, I don't know. She explained it to me a bit differently. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being stupid. Now that I think about it, isn't that literally just... Anyways. Okay, hold up. Let me... I just realized I'm gonna probably have to... Longan is kind of like lychee in taste. Yeah, I've seen it be compared to lychee if I remember correctly. For now, I won't make your guys' reference images, but I will most likely either remake it off of stream going to cook, but still looking. Gotcha. I'll probably remake it off of stream. Yeah, I'll probably remake it off of stream so that I can add the extra PNGs that I need to. So, add a row below. I don't know why I'm feeling this color. There's like a... There you go. And then for Jade Cat. There you go. Here's your reference image. Also forgot to send... Oh, you can go ahead and do it right now. Okay. This stream might just end up being a just chatting stream, honestly, if I'm being real. What do you guys think? Should I go ahead and do some Scarlet Nexus? Because keep in mind that I do have homework to do after this. I could turn it into a just chatting stream for now. I didn't realize how much time this would take. To be honest, I thought it would only take like 15 minutes. So for JCat, let me go through my list of A through Z fruit real quick. I'll do that first. And then if I can't find anything, then I'll go ahead and move on. Olives are considered... Oh yeah, because they have pits, huh? 15 minutes, sir. I thought it was gonna be 15 minutes. No, I honestly thought it was gonna be 15 minutes. Am I just stupid? Am I honestly just that, like, stupid? Let me see. Let me look through this list. Yes. Don't agree. Ooh. The one I'm looking at, these things take 30 minutes to 1.5 hours. I did not know that. I thought it would have taken like 15 minutes. I didn't know that. Ended up in DMs. Did you want to send through Twitter? If you could post on Twitter, that'd be great, because I'm sharing my screen on Twitter right now anyways. So, for Jade Cat, what I'm looking at right now is the soursop. For what I've seen, these are sold at like flea markets in Hawaii. If you don't like, I haven't had it myself before. Like from what I've seen people talk about how it's sold in like markets in Hawaii. So this is soursop. There you go. This is what the fruit looks like. As you can tell, like your color scheme is like has more black than this one as well. But you kind of have like bluish grayish hair, which honestly I'm just gonna consider it's like silver hair, so I'm gonna consider that as white for now, just for the sake of there's no like silver fruit. So that's kind of incorporated into the flesh. The black is incorporated, or like the dark gray is incorporated into seeds, and then the green, of course, is on the outside of the fruit. I think that works pretty well. I think that works pretty well for you, Jade Cat. Hopefully this is sufficient enough. I'm definitely gonna remake this and then do it after stream. Honestly, I can also like redo that right now, but do I really want to? Ooh, wait, actually. Oh, it's never heard of that fruit. I wonder if it's tasty. Oh, I wonder what it does taste like. Let me look this up actually. I'm scared of like looking this up and then accidentally like doxing myself. What does soursop taste like? Okay, I'm looking it up right now. Its name only describes part of this evolving flavor profile. Soursop in your mouth moves through taste from tangy from sour to sweet, similar to pineapple. Sounds like a pineapple-y fruit. There you go. If that helps. If that helps out. Yeah. That's my rationale. I think it works. I think soursop would work nice. It's also very, I feel like just yeah. As an evolving, you got a more complex fruit, Jade Cat. Oh yeah. Also, let me give you your shout out, Jade Cat. I didn't do that yet. There you go. You got a complex fruit. You got a bit of a complex fruit. What can I say? What can I do? What else can I do? I know Nashi's is gonna be coming up soon. Honestly, I could go ahead and just pull that up now. To be honest, I could probably just pull that up now. Okay. Let me just... Oop. First time sour, then it's sweet. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, Oh wait, I just realized the blood is pink. The blood is pink in that picture. Thank you for the shout out. No, yeah, of course, no worries, no worries. Okay, so I'll go ahead and pull up the pictures that I used. Oh shit. The Windows noises. Call this fruit. I'll go ahead and show y'all that this is basically what I was gonna use for Jay. Let's just pretend that Jay's like right there. There you go. Let me just. There you go. It fits. There you go. Jay's right there. Jay's right there. So true. So true. There you go. Jay's right there. And then let me download yours too as well, Jade Cat. Oop. Okay, I don't scan right now. Anyways, there you go. Jay's right there. It's like it's as if I uploaded his PNG, right? Right? Perfect fit. Perfect fit. Anyways, let me also do Jade Cats as well. Root 2. And then go. There you go. Let me just crop in OBS again. Oh wait, this is square anyways. I don't think I need to worry about that. Okay. It's a bit small, but it works. It works. Okay. Just have to make it a bit smaller. For a second, this is my stream. No, yeah, it's like that one time that I pulled up like that picture of like Puso as Pitbull. There you go. And then for Nashi's, let me pull up her reference image real quick. Oh wait, did she upload it yet? There you go. Here's Nashi's reference image. So for Nashi's, as much as I want to do a blueberry, this is Pitbull possessive. Okay, yeah. Don't worry, I pulled it up right now. Let me do a bit of mini research real quick. AKA looked at my A through Z fruits. Because blueberry is already taken. Elderberries is already taken. Okay. Let me add one below. Okay. Okay. And then, of course, Nashi, your color scheme is like blue, purpley. I'll probably do purple. Okay. Okay. So... Let me... Okay. I'm looking right now. I'm looking very carefully. Because for right now... Let me look up this other fruit, actually. No, yeah, it wouldn't be this one. Okay. Okay. So Nashi, my rationale for you is gonna be blackberries. Let me just. Boop. My rationale for you is gonna be blackberries. I feel like originally, okay, so my second option was Java plums, but this is a bit more purple than I would have wished, and then also there's like the yellowish green seed on the inside. So with your color scheme, I just think that blackberries seem to be more fitting. There's a bit of purple and blue, and I just think that blackberries seem to fit that more. Like, do you see this? Like, I feel like this is a very good comparison. Like, there's like, it's very your design is very like what do I call this? Like cool color heavy, like dark cool colors. And I think that just does it really well. So Nashi, you're a blackberry kind of gal. Then mm, where is my? Oh yeah, I thought another image. Let me see. And I'll just call it Fruit 3. And then I'll put Nashi's reference image here. And oh wow, wow, ooh, it's big. There you go. Okay, let me just whoop and whoop and whoop. Oh shit, I moved something in the back. I got this, I got this. Don't worry, don't worry. Okay. And we're getting there. Boom, there you go. There you go. I'll Photoshop it later. Don't worry. I'll Photoshop you guys in later. I'll download it for right now and then I'll Photoshop it. But yeah, that's my rationale for everybody. I did not think that would take an hour in like well no, it took like 50 minutes. It took 50 minutes. I think it took around 50 minutes. As much as I could do a bit of Scarlet Nexus, I don't think with the time restrictions that I have right now that I would be able to. Guy's very angry here, gonna hop away for a second. No, yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah. I could do a bit of Scarlet Nexus, but I don't think it would be like I'm probably gonna only get like the hangout events done. Well, honestly, no, yeah, I could do that. Assigning was very enjoyable. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it though. I could do a bit of Scarlet Nexus. What do you guys think? Let me Scarlet Nexus until 2 hours. There you go. I started to pull. So I could if I do Scarlet Nexus right now, I'd only be playing for 30 minutes. So if you guys want like a full like run, like a full like thing of that game, then let me know. Because honestly, if I don't do it today, I'll probably reserve it for like Saturday or something. Well, we'll have to see how we get our time. So I'll say keep up like the next 2 minutes for that. Well, I honestly could also just assign myself a fruit right now. No, yeah, like the reason why I didn't assign myself as a fruit is mainly just because also $90 for freaking blackberries. Oh, that's for 3 gallons, and it's also a bush. Okay, that makes sense. But the reason I didn't assign myself as a fruit is mainly just because one, like my color scheme kind of like it's very, very contrasting. Like my color scheme is like black or like a charcoal gray, and then with like very like saturated like pinks and blues. So I feel like that'd be very difficult. So honestly, like I remember one time I did like my hair like is a bit like on like the more like my hair is a bit more on like the muted side, but everything else of the color scheme it usually tends to get a bit more like a bit more vibrant. Like if you look at my emotes, they're very vibrant pinks. But also keep in mind that there's also blue in my thing as well. Blue in my color palette. Fuck, how do I? There you go. So yeah, we'll see. we'll just have to we'll just have to figure out. Also, I guess we're doing Scarlet Nexus until 2 hours. So, I guess I could, and I'll do that later. But for right now, let me just move these 3 fruits off the screen. I'll keep this. I'll download this for now. Download image. And maybe I'll save it. VTuber Froot. I'll save it, and I'll just Photoshop everybody in later. I know I can. Like it's not that hard. Like I'll just pull up like PixArt or something and just boom. But yeah, there's that, and I guess we'll do a bit of Scarlet Nexus for today. We're probably only gonna do like 1 or 2 hangouts because that's all I have time for, and I really need to start getting. I need to get into it with my homework stuff. And then also, I'm not sure if y'all saw, but when next semester starts, I'm probably gonna be. I might stream early in the mornings. As in, it's either that I'm gonna start working early in the mornings, or yeah, I'm probably gonna start working earlier in the mornings. Let me see. I'm back. Lots of lighting and thunder, very relaxing. I haven't like slept in rain for a while. Where's my source mirror? Game capture. Boop, boop. And then anything else I'm missing? No? Okay. I'll pull up Scarlet Nexus. Xbox. Thank God for Xbox Game Pass. That made my life like so much easier. If I'm being honest, like I don't have to pay as much for games right now. Like it's like such like a relief. And then Wednesday I'm gonna be doing, what's it called? My game capture. Let me turn off my window captures as well. Not updated yet? Really? Oh no, yeah it is. But yeah. What was I saying? Damn, I lost my train of thought. I have to figure out how my schedule is gonna work next semester. I'm probably gonna start working in the mornings, and then still streaming on Mondays and Wednesdays. I don't know, my schedule for next semester is very complicated. I need to like do some I need to do some schedule adjusting for sure. So I'll see. Honestly, I might start streaming on Tuesdays and Thursdays, maybe? Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And then Monday and Wednesday is gonna be dedicated to work in the mornings. And then... because my schedule for next semester is I'm always gonna end class at 4:30. That's kind of just how it is. Like, in the mornings, or like on Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm gonna be... what's it called? On Mondays and Wednesdays... I'm gonna be in class from like 2 to like 4:30, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays I'm gonna be in class from like 8:30 in the morning to 4:30. This game looks cool. Honestly, no, I've been having a lot of fun with it. I'm getting more invested in the story for sure. There's some characters I hate. Where's his ass? Where's that motherfucker? There's definitely somebody in here. Where is he at? I haven't hung out with Kasane yet. Probably do Kasane and Shiden. I hate this motherfucker. I gave him a hat because I don't want to see his face. But, yeah. I'll talk to Kasane.
I didn't really talk to Kasane about that.
Damn, no, I hate his ass. He's so, ugh.
Hey, Kasane. Do you have a minute?
Sure. What is it?
I wanted to talk to you about my mother. I thought you may want to as well.
Yes. Will you come with me to Mizuhagawa?
Why?
I thought it would be best to talk somewhere private. I also want to get some combat in.
Oh my god, I have to fight her?
Want to get some field training? Great. I'll make lunch then. We'll probably get hungry.
This isn't a picnic. Fine.
Damn, just let him be nice.
Then we'll leave in an hour. We don't get to do this too often, so I'll make the best lunch that I can. Looks like we took care of most of the others around here.
Oh, they were gonna. Oh, I thought they were gonna fight each
Here's
other.
your lunch.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh,
She's not saying anything. Maybe she doesn't like some of the vegetables. Or maybe I tried too hard? I was going to make something simpler, but I got carried away. Is it too much?
Yeah, now I kind of want food.
it's fine. It tastes fine too.
I was also thinking about that bagel I had earlier.
Thanks.
The bagel was so good.
So,
Wait,
let's
where did I
talk
get
while
that?
we eat.
Oh, on Steam.
I was surprised that you called my mom mother.
You're the one that called my mother Mom.
That's the same... No, wait.
Donnie just messaged me on Steam.
You first.
Mother raised me when she was in Togetsu. Then she had you and your brother in Suo.
That means you're like my big sister then.
Wait a minute. Why am I your big sister?
You were raised first, so that means you're older than me.
Oh, I guess you're right. I hadn't thought about it that much.
She is rather indifferent sometimes. Well, we really don't pay attention to actual age in the OSF.
I don't have memories from when Mother went away until I was adopted by the Randalls.
That's when my brother and I were born, so it must have been about 10 years. Were you in cryogenic sleep or something?
That's most likely the case. All I remember is losing my mother, and how painful it was.
Oh, right. But I was born because she left Togetsu, so that's a good thing for me, at least.
Okay, yeah, Donnie's asking me for something.
Sorry.
I'll take care of that after stream.
That was a little insensitive.
No. It's true that if Mother had stayed in Togetsu, you wouldn't have been born.
So, I guess I should call you Big Sister now?
Oh my gosh.
Stop it. The only big sister I know is Naomi. It doesn't suit me.
Okay, I won't say it anymore.
Damn, I kind of forgot about Naomi, if I'm being honest.
That was quite the feast. Not too bad, if I do say so myself.
Yes, it was good, thanks. How do you feel about seeing Mother?
It was necessary in order to save the world. But in truth, I was really happy to see her.
Me too. The moment I saw her face, it was like I was a child again.
I played that game like what, like Friday, and I
Neither
kind of
us
forgot what
since
happened.
We were young.
I just remembered hating
So much
the.
to tell her about.
I just remember hating
Why?
the fact that Yoito's voice actor had to do like a child voice for his younger self. I'm just like, ugh.
Did you ask her how long she can stay in this time?
No, I haven't had the chance. I hope she'll stay forever.
But as much as I want her to, I know in my heart that she won't be with us that long.
You're right. But we can't just spend all of our time being sad about it.
Yeah. Sorry for being a downer.
I wasn't accusing you of anything.
Damn, now I really want
I
like,
don't want to think that not seeing her is the end of the
I don't know.
relationship.
I want food.
Even if we can't be together, it doesn't mean we'll forget the people who loved us.
That bagel I had earlier was so good.
was
It
just
was
a
like a
kid.
cheese bagel with like,
I remember being so
like-
happy when I was with
what fruit was that? You were passion fruit. Also, hey Sora.
As long as we have those memories, no matter how much time
Let me give you-
passes, we're all
You should eat
still
soon.
connected.
Yeah, I had a bagel earlier.
way of thinking.
It was so good. Yo, I need to describe this bagel to you.
Are connected over
I know there's like stuff going on in the background, but also bagel.
Oh, it sounds rather trite when you put it into words.
You guys hear the sound of Donnie messaging me?
I don't think it does. I will say the ability to time travel has really messed with us.
But yeah, you were passion fruit.
I am very
Sora.
that it allows
Passion
us
fruit?
to-
Is it because I'm flirty?
Yes.
Oh yeah, huh? I didn't even think
More
about that.
memories now.
Thank you for connecting the dots for me.
Promise not to.
Donnie's messaging me too.
I actually saw her again and heard her voice. I felt a lump in my throat and almost started to cry. I actually did cry a little though.
Why would I laugh at you for that? I felt the same
But
way.
what was I saying? Oh my god, that bagel I had earlier.
Comfortable here.
This is perfect.
It was so
Let's
good.
work out
It was like a
before we
cheese
get back.
bagel, and there was like
Okay.
it was like an onion and chive cream
Let's take care of this
cheese,
together.
and I had another bagel,
Stay
and
on
it was
top.
like a
It might not be
it was
your
like
thing.
I put
Connect
two
with
different
us
types
and
of cream
don't
cheese on
forget
it.
your
One of them
surroundings.
was like a jalapeno
She said if I could see
salsa
her,
cream cheese, and then
but
the
she
other
was like a
one
big sister
was like
sometimes.
a garden herbs one,
What? You look like you want to
or like garlic and herb, and it was so good.
It's
It was
nothing.
so good.
Let's go.
Oh my god, just thinking about it. Oh my god, Lord have mercy. Whew. Oh my god, my mouth's watering. I want that. I want those bagels again.
Oh, Yuito. I wanted to talk to you.
Sure. What is it?
I just wanted to thank you. It's strange, but whenever I talk to you, I feel relieved. It's kind of like you're to me what Baki is to you.
Bond level 4. Guarded and answer. The unit shift here is a vision and performance special attack. Okay.
I wonder if I understand your feelings better. Communicating with someone is difficult.
Yeah, it's not like I'm good at it either, but I...
Well, usually a person you only use one, and starting program using a number of plugins you can use at once. Oh.
get what you're saying.
Oh my god. To be honest, I like never like check this desk. I didn't know there were so many things over here. I think also your favorite fruit is strawberry? Oh my god. For me, strawberries are kind of depending on if it's in season or not. I'm not that person to just always be eating strawberries just because I think it'll taste good. Lurk, gotcha. Oh my god, alcohol. If I'm being honest, I have no clue about the ages of the characters in here. Where the fuck is Sheedan? I wanna get this over with. You just doing yoga? Ah, fuck you. You're like to get your long one slightly looking like that, you should rest when you can. Ah, fuck you. Anyways.
Yuito, I need to talk to you.
Now what? Did you come to insult me again?
For real.
No? I don't want anyone else to hear. We're going to Musubi's, come on.
Hey, wait, I didn't agree. Oh man. I can't take this guy.
So true, Yuito. I understand so much. I hate that motherfucker.
So, what do you want?
We had an argument last time.
Yeah, I remember. You don't want to pick up where we left off, do you? I've had enough of that.
No, I don't. I was too emotional before, so I'm sorry.
Wait, what did you just say?
I said I'm sorry. What's strange about that? I know when I've...
No the fuck you do not. Don't you lie.
Yeah. I said things I didn't mean to. But I didn't...
I think it's so funny that they incorporate like the outfits that we put on the
I
characters
called
in
you
the
a pampered
cutscenes.
little boy. But when I thought of your circumstances, I realized I was wrong. You lost both your parents, then almost lost your memory. You've had plenty of your own hardship.
Yeah, damn right.
Well, when you say it like that... Did I really have it that hard?
Will you accept my apology?
I would say no. Personally, I would not let that slide.
Just to be clear, I'm only apologizing for what I was wrong about. It's true that you're a dimwit, so I
Oh my god.
Can't he be a little nicer? I guess that's just his personality.
Speaking of hardships, you said you were a dud. Do you actually know what that means?
Huh? It means someone born without powers.
Do you really understand that? You say it like it doesn't affect you. They have it harder than even civilians. They're powerless.
Well, it's kind of unclear. Wait, are you worried about me?
He's gonna be like, no?
No?
Yeah.
I can't understand how you could say that so lightly. No matter what the official stance is, people without powers are discriminated against. It doesn't matter if you're a Sumeragi or
But
not.
I feel like also that I feel like that. I don't
How
know.
much they flatter you to your face. They're laughing at you in their heads.
Ugh.
I don't think I could handle that.
I know that people won't look at me the same, but it won't change who I am. There are people who see me for me, not as a psionic or as a Sumeragi.
I can't tell if you're tough or just stupid.
Oh my
So
god.
many bad experiences, but you look so self-assured. When I see you,
They're just going
it makes
ham.
me think I can't whine about my little problems.
I'll take that as a compliment. I'm surprised you want to whine sometimes.
It's not that I want to whine. There are things I'm not pleased about. I've worked so hard, but my real ability still isn't appreciated in the OSF.
Oh my god. Sorry, but the Baki helmet makes it so much easier to like look at
I
him.
know what it feels like to not be appreciated too. People don't see how hard I work because I'm a Sumeragi. Just like you.
Way to be insulting without trying. I'll give you some advice. If you feel like you're not being appreciated, then get so strong that people have to appreciate you. That's the only way. It's what I worked so long for, and what I'll keep working for.
Wow. You can be unexpectedly passionate.
Unexpectedly?
Damn right.
Why is it unexpected?
I just always thought you were the cool guy. I didn't think we'd have anything in common.
Stop being nice. Stop being mean.
We don't have anything in common. I'm not a pampered boy like you.
Oh, he's doing that again.
Yeah, we're not alike at all. I mean, I'm not rude like you.
Yeah, get his ass.
What?
If you had been nicer about your advice before... Oh, that's right. I haven't thanked you yet. I had trouble listening, but once I put the insults aside, I realized it was pretty good advice. Thanks.
Of course it was. I'm always studying battles to get better than I am now.
Of course it was. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. Will you give me more advice sometime?
Sure. But I won't be so nice next time, so don't cry about it.
Oh, he's so irritating.
Alrighty. I'm counting on you.
I wanna beat him up.
Stop furrowing your brow the moment you look at someone.
Oh my god.
I could say the same to you.
Whoop.
That makes two of us then. Makes me angry that we're alike. But I guess you could say I'm rubbing off on you. Keep climbing to get on my level.
Oh my god. I'm... says recovery, name will call it shit attack. Change the surroundings, including the sky. Oh. Control F1.
My first impression of you was the worst. But now, I'm willing to say you're the second.
I'm...
Be nice? I guess I'm grateful that I'm better now.
How do I... There you go. No, wait, it's not that. How do I open up my menu again? Is it M? No. 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 Oh god, how do I open up my... How do I open up my thing? I forgot. I forgot. I found it. It's P. Wait, what about messages? Wait. Oh, there you go. Brain messages. Where'd that go? There you go. I have a bunch to read. Huh. Yeah. Oh, wow. I do have a lot to read. Okay. Come on, members of the OSF. This is the OSF Vision. This is the OSF Vision Simulator Operation System. This message is notify you the mission has added to the Vision Simulator. You may check the contents of the mission by accessing the Vision Simulator via any information device such as TV. We humbly await your connection. So not all the Septemtrion's identities are known, but isn't there anyone who has information on the most secret one? Oh, you can't count me out if we're talking about Septemtrions. You're talking about the mystery Septemtrion all the fans know, right? Unfortunately, all I know is that they use just shape-changing powers. Even if that's just a rumor or an urban legend, there isn't any concrete information about it. A shapeshifter, I guess that's the only information out there. Oh well, I didn't know you're a Septemtrion fan too, Wataru. I didn't think you were a fan. I didn't think you'd be a fan. Then let's exchange whatever information we get on the mysterious Septemtrion. Yeah, even being an OSF, you can't learn many details on the Septemtrions. It would be nice to have someone to exchange info with. Since they're exchanging information, let me ask you, Wataru, who's your favorite Septemtrion? Well, I can't really say he's my favorite anymore, but Major General Karin's power is just nasty. It's probably Major General Fubuki, though. His power is so cool. He's very generous with fan service. Most newbies either like first class Major General Karin or second class Major General Fubuki. Big Roy, so do you like Shiden? I think 7th class belongs to Seto, so let me say that Seto 7th class is my favorite. So true. I agree. I got 7th class though, I won't say no more. We'll talk about this some other time. Just me and you, Wataru. Alright, we'll have a nice long talk about some Septemtrions and looking forward to it. Yep. I've been thinking about what Kagero said about the lunar people trying to do what happened. Still not confident I understand. I'd like you to explain to me again. Don't worry about it, Sugumi. Aside from me and Kyoka, there was a lot of information that got dumped on all of you. As far as I understand, it all began when colonists were sent to the Earth and Moon. Yeah, I guess it was around then. The colonists' goal was to return to their homeland and reduce the population of the overpopulated Moon. However, they ran into a problem. The other particles that transform humans into others started falling down to Moon and Earth. In order to draw those particles away from the Moon, they needed to override the gravity device that was regulating Earth's climate. They wanted to sacrifice Earth in order to save the Moon, and the one who was trying to execute that plan was Kagero, who was an agent from the Moon. Yeah, that's right, but I messed up. That's when the Moon decided to try a different method. If they couldn't avoid the other particles from falling, then all they had to do was direct them all at Earth. If they enveloped the Earth with a belt of other particles, the colonists on Earth wouldn't be able to return to the Moon. So they could kill two birds with one stone by also preventing the population from growing again. That's the reason the extinction belt came to be. Does that mean the Moon's plan exceeded? I don't know. After that, I lost contact with the Moon, so I have no idea what happened up there. I can't imagine that everything worked out with them with the other particles, though. This is just conjecture, but I do believe the Moon continues to face a crisis regardless of the results of their plan. You said the Moon is responsible for others descending onto Earth, no matter what their initial objectives may have been. Continuing for at least 2,000 years is abnormal, to say the least. Whether they're afraid of Earth retaliation or they ran into some other trouble, the Moon is facing desperate times. Yes, even though they have more advanced technology than they do, that is why I believe that they're still being threatened by the others. Others on the Moon too. If that's the case, it must be hard for you, Kagero. I mean, that's your homeland, where your family was. I really appreciate your concern, but honestly, I have mixed feelings about it. Everything happened such a long time ago. Anyway, pretty much all I can tell you about it. Ugh. Talking to you honestly, I'm shaking. I have nothing. My life has no meaning. Oh my god, but I guess I'm the only one who can remember them. My family? Sorry, don't know how to put it. We should talk again. Let's just not go out of town next time. That's it? Okay. Yeah, I'm still... one second. Donnie's asking me for something. Fuck. One second, y'all. Oh, was that not the right one? The hell? The heck? I'm so lost. Oh yeah. That's literally... Ah! One second, y'all. If this is also wrong, I'm gonna be so annoyed. What the heck? Why is that code not right? No, yeah, it's not. That's really weird. It says it's not right. I'm so lost. Not really. Hold on. Yeah, it's not letting me. That's so. Ugh. Hold on, I know they're gonna send me another email. Yeah. Yeah, it's not letting me. Ugh. Well, I'll have to figure that later. Okay. Anyways, What are your thoughts on a world without powers, Yuto? Do not worry, I'm not teasing anymore, there's only a hypothetical supposition. Right, it's a little worrying, but without powers, I think that humans will stay the same. I think what's important is the connections from our hearts to each other. You never cease to shock me, the connections in our hearts, I would like to think of that myself. Yeah. I messaged you about something before, right? When you were a baby, your mother was like a blooming flower. Especially when she would tickle you, you looked like you were having so much fun. You would beg her to do it. It used to make me smile too. It's kind of embarrassing, but it reminded me that I was loved. Thanks, Kyoka. Hearing you say that makes me feel like a help. Thanks to you too, Yoita. Okay. Oh, thanks for your message exchange. Okay, Major General Fubuki, sorry to disturb you. If you have time, could you come to the hideout? Arashi's been acting strange recently. It seems she wants to talk to you. Thanks for the message. My sister is acting strange. You mean like she always does? I'm on my way. Oh my gosh. So as your Disney's better, I hope to teach you not to play cranks on that like an adult. Hey, Fuji, don't... Oh, I was looking into it, and some random was messaging a link to his friend. Oh, really? Okay. Yep, it's not him. Oh, okay. Oopsie. Okay. Probably. Okay. No, wait, my favorite feature. Favorite? Yeah, right. You're smoking dick. Anyways. I should thank you though. It looks like the byproduct of my rest program is more than I thought. I still feel sick, but I'm relieved that you said that. I feel bad for what I did. Sorry, this really isn't an apology, but I want you to teach me how to switch gears like an adult. Lazy Lou wants to learn directly from Master Lazy-Ara. How can you put this? You're too serious to help? I'll teach you the basics of being a bad adult. Oh my gosh, so true, bestie. Oh my gosh. Hey, Aldrin. I'm glad we're friends, Yuito. I wonder what else friends do together. I think I'm gonna do friendsing you other than talking about friends. I have a tough question. There are some limited Baki goods coming out soon if you're interested. Let's go buy them. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Like friends, it's a promise. Oh, you remember that I said I have a refined palate? That lunch you made was delicious. I just wanted to tell you that. There is one more thing I want to tell you. When I saw you fight today, I was thinking about the way you use your powers. A little rough around the edges. You should focus more. Happy you like my cooking. I'll cook you again, Kasane. Rough, huh? I certainly can't move like you do, Kasane. Why don't you trade me? To show my appreciation, I'll make you another lunch. If you want to, of course. It would be good practice for me too, so I guess I wouldn't mind training you. Can you bring the lunches when we do? Okay, and then this motherfucker. Okay. I hear you're pretty good at housework, so how's your wisdom on everyday life? The static electricity I make is giving me problems. It affects my work sometimes. I want to do something about it. That's out of left field. I do know something though. The easiest thing to put your phone in a wall or wood something a while before you touch a doorknob. It happens easily when your skin is dry too, so make sure to stay moisturized. Is your skin dry? I'd rather not talk about my skin, but I have been a little dry lately. That's some pretty good advice. Okay, cool. It is 1:50, so... When I said I was gonna do like 30 minutes of Scarlet Nexus, I was not kidding. So... Let me see. There you go. Okay, so... let me see. Is there anything else I want to talk about? To be honest, not really. Socials, there's... Raid message, because I also do have some homework to do. Raid message for subs. And I honestly did not look too much at the assignments I need to do. The stream, no, yeah, of course, no problem, no problem. So yeah, movie night's gonna be moved to Friday. I haven't decided what we're gonna watch yet, but I'll figure that out when that happens. So, let me see who's streaming right now. Is stream? No, yeah, of course, no worries, no worries. Here's stream, PJ. Have a good night. Of course, you as well, you as well. Y'all got any ideas? Could also read somebody new. I wouldn't mind reading somebody new. I'm trying to see. Maybe... Because I do want to, I don't know. I feel like I've been raiding a lot of VTubers recently, so I feel like I should probably raid somebody that's not a VTuber for once. Because the only person I've raided that wasn't a VTuber were like my friends. So I should probably expand a little bit. I won't lie. Okay. Okay, so today we're gonna be rating. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. Hold up, 1 second. Okay, so we're gonna be rating somebody new today. His name, I think it's pronounced Shushimushi. I don't know. I just whatever first came up that was an IRL streamer. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the ass, but you know, we'll do that. So yeah, there you go. That's gonna be it for me. Any questions? Well, really, to be honest, I feel like there's really not much else to say. I feel like it was mostly just chatting stream, so all thoughts were already out of there. Take care. Good luck with your assignments. Thank you, thank you. And I will see y'all Wednesday. I'm gonna be doing Nexus because I'm gonna be doing Genshin because I need to get that event done. But yeah, that's it for me. Alrighty, bye bye, bye bye.